How's it going, fellow gamers? Here we are with a new segment called Throwback Thursday, where we talk about classic games that have brought memories to everyone as gamers. Now sit back and enjoy this intro. So before we start, I'm going to go ahead and explain exactly what this is about. Long story short, it's about a teenage boy named Serge and the theme of parallel worlds faced with an alternate reality in which he dies as a child. Serge also endeavors to discover the truth between two worlds in divergence. The flashy thief named Kid and many other characters, which is around 45, travel with him around the islands known as El Nido. I think that's how you say it. Struggling to uncover his past in the mysterious Rosen Flame, he chiefly is challenged by Lynx, a shadowy antagonist working to apprehend him. Now that's basically the point of the game. There's a lot more to it, obviously, whatnot. But I just want to get the time to talk about just how it changed me as a gamer. I mean, besides Final Fantasy VII, this is actually one of the first RPGs that I actually sat down and just enjoyed. I mean, I even have the original copy. I mean, come on. That 2 disc copy? Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, it didn't get a lot of praise, I guess. It wasn't as big when it came out. And as years went by, it just kind of grew on people, I think. Uh, I enjoyed it. I loved the whole idea that they had going around it. I mean, it was just your basic RPG, and the hit points were just a numerically based life bar, and they include boss fights and random encounters, basically everything you need. And they also had an overworld map where you could go around and go to different areas in the game. Now, the other thing I liked about it was the element system. You could actually, depending on your character, there was several different elements. I can't name them all right now, but it's your basic elements. You should know those. And basically, there's also abilities that have certain elements as well. And if your character is like that element, say he's the blue element, then anything blue, there'll be an extra damage, I guess you can say. And they also had status alignment elements that you could to heal status ailments, little consumable elements, and also certain fields in the game also had different elements depending on what the environment was. So that's basically all this is. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was great. the different weapons you can get, and the characters. The characters is what I really enjoyed. 45 different characters that you can play as. I mean, that's crazy. And you could actually work with every one of them. If you, I also had different elements with them, and depending on who you needed, that's who you picked, obviously. And another thing too is the parallel dimensions. There was two dimensions in this game. You started off in the alternate. I can't remember the two ones there were, but basically, you you have two different dimensions that you go between during the game, and that's a really good thing. It's the story is expanded more with this. And also, the other thing I liked with every other RPG, New Game Plus, so that way you can check multiple endings in the game. That was one thing I liked, multiple endings, because it kept the replay value up. And it wasn't like, play it once, oh, I beat it. There was still more to be done in New Game Plus. And I can't remember how many endings there were, but there was enough to enjoy this game. And and it's just so crazy. I enjoyed this. Me and my brother used to play this all the time. We actually played this for hours trying to complete it. And if most of you that don't know, this is actually um, a sequel, I guess. I think it's either a sequel or I can't remember. Basically, it's the predecessor to Chrono Trigger. Yeah. Um, yeah, the predecessor to Chrono Trigger. Uh, I never really played Chrono Trigger as much as Chrono Cross. I didn't even know about Trigger until I played Cross. So kind of weird, I know, but apparently the stories they align with each other. I mean, I can't really tell you much on that. But basically, that's all I really wanted to talk about was this in general. This was a great game. Great game. I would recommend trying to get it. Go to any of your local game stores, see if they might have them, and if not, then you can emulate it. I didn't say that. Don't take that from me, because I ain't gonna get banned. Anyway, that's basically it for this. Uh, if you liked the video, liked it, and comment in the comment section below if you want to see any other games to talk about, any classic games. It doesn't even have to be that classic. It can be something like 5 years ago. It doesn't matter. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day, and game on.